Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, I can't believe I'm getting paid to do this. This is ridiculous. Don't really have brakes. Fuck it, we're going. To run smoothly. Fuck, that's hot. This is it's an absolute. Yeah, it's hard to drive, man. It's got 5 gears. Look at this thing go. Right then. So I need some sort of introduction to the video because it's not really going to make sense if you just watch it straight off the bat. I'm Jamie, so I'm a mechanic based in Jersey. I've got a shed. I fix people's weird machines that no one else wants to. This is a 3-wheel trike. It's had a bunch of running faults on it. It's got an old Italian 70s motor. It's got oil leaks. It had a missing cylinder that wasn't running as well as the other one. So it's 3 days inside the workshop. I just thought I'd take you along for the journey, see if it's a decent watch. I'm trying to make it somewhat educational as well. So I've gone through a few of the diagnostic steps that I've taken along the way and tried to explain the reasonings why and my thought process behind it. So yeah, hope you enjoy. It's an exciting day for me today. I'm still getting used to holding the camera and I'm not really sure how the fuck these things work. But I've just finished a bunch of work on this trike. It's a Triking hand-built English frame with a 1970s Motor Guzzi V-twin Motor Guzzi air-cooled 850cc motorcycle engine. I've just done loads of work on it. So it's actually existed before. This has been running and he's done about 5,000 miles through it. But he has some running faults. Rightio, so this is how I got the machine. That video you just seen then was me after I've done this first stint. This is how I got it. Those intake those rags are stuffed inside the intake. That's the original ignition system with some horrible wiring that someone's done in the past. It's okay, it was practical, it done the job. It's just not a reliable way of assembling the sort of loom. So I've had to strip it all back, access the bare bones of the motor, see where my oil leaks are coming from. This was the first fault I stumbled across, so I'm pulling apart the valve train here. That's the rocker arm. That rocker arm opens and shuts the intake and exhaust valve. They run off push rods. Those push rods are spun off a cam timed to the bottom of the engine. So I've got to move these out the way to access the cylinder studs. So this is what I was checking, and luckily I did, because this whole cylinder was loose. So I'm going to lose compression inside that cylinder based on those studs being loose. So that's the main fault that I found. Lovely javely. And then this is me whipping off the timing cover and some horrible soldering jobs on the charging system. That gasket failed, so I'm just cleaning all the gasket faces up, filling the engine full of gasket paper, checking the time and marks whilst I'm there, as well as the chain tension and the quality of the chain. This is a common practice for cutting some gaskets. Use your grubby fingers and get an outline of the. You can use the original casing and press the gasket into the casing and get the mould out of it. Punch the holes for the bolts. The bolts keep the gasket in place, and then run round with a little toffee hammer. You can cut the edge of the gasket along the cast alley case, and it gives you the perfect imprint of a gasket. Look at that! Look, done that before. Get up. Well done, Jamie. So yeah, glue that puppy on. Get her all sent home. On she goes. So that charging system that you've seen before, that had some crimp connectors on there. They were just like an eBay special quick fix. I think whoever worked on it in a previous life just wanted to get the job done. They weren't too fussed. But I've got the proper equipment for this style engine. The appropriate connectors for the wiring loom. So I'm going to go through and solder on the appropriate terminal ends. There we are. Look. Get the old soldering iron out. Bish bash bosh. Harder than you think that. Keeping your hand steady. A bit of flux on there. Sing the solder in. There's some nice tin spade connectors and then some new ring terminals. Those ring terminals actually power the center rotor. It's an electronic magnet. So as the engine turns, it has that DC power to make that electromagnet in the center energize, creates a magnetic field, and then spins around those field coils. Those yellow wires pick up that AC current generated by that magnet in the center. Right, that's enough of that. I apologize for me rambling. I hope some of that mechanical spiel made sense to some of you guys. Let me know in the comments if it didn't, or if it did. Even if it did, any questions, let me know. So I'm going to jump straight into it now. The rest of the video will be me talking in person. So yeah, enjoy. I love working on this car. It was wicked. I'm fucking well excited. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit in it because it's bloody tiny. But it should be awesome. So yeah, I'm going to record it and see how it goes. Right, I don't even know if this bloody thing's got reverse. I'm going to fire it up and find out. There's a couple toggles I want to try and muck around with. I think it might have reverse, but I want to bloody sit in it. Oh, it's cool, this thing. Should sound lovely as well. Roger Dodger. How the fuck am I getting in this? Oh god. Stuff everywhere. Get away. Oh. God, Sandy, you messy bastard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easy. My god, that is tight. What a view. Where's me? Lord have mercy. Every bloody fucking brakes. Oh. Well, that clutch hasn't been used in a while. I'm going to push it out. Oh my god. Ah. So that was the clutch biting because it's not been used in so long. That was dodgy as fuck. Oh, I can't believe I'm getting paid to do this. This is ridiculous. What a day job. Bit of a squeeze. So we've not got very good brakes. I think one of the master cylinders is dead. But there's two. So we should have something. And the engine's so far away from being decent. But hey, it needs a good fucking revving. According to Dr. Jamie. Right, how are we looking? Oh yeah. Fucking golden. It's rock and roll. Right, I don't know how these gears work either. It has one cylinder there. It chimed in before. How the fuck does this work? Oh, we're off. Hey, we're moving. Right, we got brakes. We're going for a fucking ragged. Oh yeah. Oh no. I don't even know if that's fucking first gear. Oh look, choke's on. That's better, listen to that. Oh yeah. Jesus. Oh, she's idling. Oh, I've got no brakes. Alright, okay. I actually don't really have brakes. Fuck it, we're going. God almighty. Holy shit! Oh, this is deadly. Right, so what fucking gear is that? Fuck it. Whoa! What's that, people? What's that doing? God, so well. Yeah, so that's the cylinder that's been misfired. And you can see it breathing back through the carb. Wait, you see that one? Whoa. Brake test. Okay. A fucking wheel bearing's gone. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, this is ridiculous. Take off. Oh, no problem. Handle's quite nice. Right. There she goes. A little bit more. That's where she wants to sit for a little bit. Go for a gear change. Whoa! fuck. Right, I've got the gears sorted. Whoa, no, slow down. Alright, that's neutral. There's second. I don't know where my indicators are. My hand's out the window. Down to first. Taking a left hand. Oh, look at the fucking turning circle. Ah, she pulls like a train. You know what? I might have too much airflow as well. I might need to restrict the airflow a little bit. I might try some pod filters on there. I think without any sort of filtration or restriction to airflow, whenever you boot these big style old school carbs, the aggressive change in vacuum actually stretches the air and you lose all the density inside the carb, and it stops the siphoning effect of fuel. So you need that air restriction to help build up the airspeed instead of stalling the air. But we'll get her warm and we'll see what she does. We've got plan Bs is what I'm saying. Whoa! No brakes. Where are the brakes? There's the brakes. Okay. Right then. Speed run. No, I'm not going to do a speed run. That's too rude to the full go. We're going to build the RPM up progressively. Hopefully this is still recording. And we'll hear where the bangs are. Okay. I mean, you probably get about 80, but even that would be fucking terrifying. Whoa! Take it, man, take it! Look at that! Look at that! What was that? Right, you ready for the turning circle? See what this radius is like. I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised. Oh my god, on a dime. On a fucking dime. Right, back into the green lanes. Back into obscurity. Oh! Oh! Hey! Yeah, that's alright. Backfire shooting, pressurising the carburetor and fucking shooting fuel out the overflow. There's so much internal pressure that the fuel's flying out just wherever it can. That's hilarious. That's having fun. It might have just killed the fucking spark plug, you know. Looking good. Alright, well it's got enough torque. You don't have to get some looks in this thing. Look at it downshift. The whole thing squats when you aggressively downshift. Alright then. Clutch control. No problem. Heads up. I can't really go back, brother. Cheers, dude. Oh, that just done a fucking wheel spin. What a beast. God, this is fucking dangerous. Oh, it makes you laugh. What a guy. Fuck me. Cheers, dude. Look at the torque. Right, I'm feeling brave, so I'm going to actually shut the thing off and go get a drink, which is a bit brave, a bit ambitious. Oh, she'll fire back up. Parker, idiot. You alright, dude? Oh, fucking hell. This is it's an absolute... Yeah, it's hard to drive, mate. Get in there, though. What do you think? It's fucking hilarious, mate. Dangerous is what it is.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's an... oh no, I've melted this fucking cover. That's actually done quite well. Yeah, it's a good thing.
You know, when in France I'm working for the bodywork.
Okay, bodywork.
And we have a Peugeot Talbot.
Okay.
And we put the wheel with the light turning as well.
Oh no way, that's fucking awesome. So the headlights would follow the wheels. Oh wow. That's a cool idea.
And we're going for a long way after.
Yeah, that sounds wicked, mate. But that's what it's about, personality. It's different things that make them quirky.
It is a plastic.
Fiberglass. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Italian.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Running on one cylinder.
I like that.
This one, cold.
Yeah.
This one, very hot.
Yeah.
Not very...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send on my car, yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's all good fun.
My car, 20 years, and it's coming out the
20 years, so getting clogged.
No, I don't want that repairing anymore. I paid too much before, and after putting in the rubbish.
Just too expensive to repair. Ah, yeah. Old school, huh? Can't beat the old school. We're living. We've survived the shop run, and now I'm gonna try fucking get back to the workshop. State of me, man. Fuck it up. You get some odd looks in this thing. We'll plant you somewhere. Maybe not there. The brakes are fucking awful. The front right wheel is pretty heavily buckled. It's either buckled or the wheel bearings are gone. And the engine's coughing quite a lot. But, you know, you've got to test these things out. It's not been driven in a long time. And there was a lot of question marks on how it would perform. And it is performing, so we're getting there. I'll try you back on my head. And we'll try and get back to the workshop safe and sound. Avoid walls. Hopefully oncoming cars. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. Thank you, my love. Yeah, that's definitely better. But any aggressive throttle movements still tends to bog out and cough. Okay, so I'm just scared of dogs. Right, Marky, come on! Yeah, baby. What a guy. Bloody hell. A bit quick. Try driving a workshop, a bit ambitious. Okay. Mild success, that's what I'm calling it. Transport. You need to be able to transport yourself in fucking style. If you're moving, fucking move properly. Rightio, we found a little problem with the beast. Done a little bit of Googling. It's actually got the wrong spark plugs in it. It's got a BR8 ES inside these cylinders. Someone's fitted these. They're aftermarket spark plugs. And they're the wrong ones. They've got the wrong heat range in them. That 8 stands for the amount of insulation that surrounds the electrode. So the higher the number, the less insulation it's got. So if it's got less insulation wrapped around this small electrode in the center, the more it can dissipate the heat, so the colder the cylinder stays. The actual spark plug it should have is a BP6ES. The P stands for protruded electrode, so it sticks in the cylinder a little bit more, and it's got more insulation, so it keeps that electrode hotter and helps it just ignite a little bit better. It keeps the cylinder temperature up and stops it cooling down too much. So I think this is going to be a pretty good place to start to get them balanced and running properly. That's the vacuum gauge. Make sure they're drawing the same amount of vacuum each cylinder. So I'm going to chuck these in and get it running. See what it says. Right then. On the fucking head the camera goes. So I'm going to do a little adjustment on the old carburetors. I've got to pull this top cap off to access the throttle slide. Tell you what, it's a little bit more of an in-depth job than I thought it would be. It's not horrendous though, so I've got to take off the whole throttle mechanism, which luckily is only 2 bolts. Small little 5mm flat bladed metric threads, how we like it, none of that imperial American bollocks. Fuck you Americans. Joking, Harleys are okay, I don't mind them. Roger Dodger. Are they gonna stay there? They're gonna stay there. Right, okay. So I've just got to take this slide apart and access the needle. So the needle is what I'm going to adjust. I might just try and blag it here. So pop the throttle cable through its little home. Little safety function just to hold the cable in there. It's a really nice secure design. Pull the tension off the spring. Oh! Get ready to fucking take one to the eye. And pull the throttle cable out. You can see that little groove inside the actual slide itself. The cable goes in through that bigger slot and then slides along and locks in against the nipple. Nice and strong. You can solder those nipples, so that's actually been soldered, so someone's made this. I suppose that's genuine. Lovely little cable. Okay, so this is what we're adjusting. This is the needle slide, and this actually blocks off the main fuel way that comes through the center of the carb. So that's where it picks the fuel up from the base of the float bowl through the main jet circuit, and then through that main jet circuit in the center of it there's an emulsion tube. That emulsion tube has little holes in it, so it helps atomize the fuel as it travels up through the carb. There's a vacuum inside this carb, or the air's less dense inside this chamber when it's circulating air. So because there's more pressure down in the float bowl, naturally the fuel gets sucked up. This needle actually blocks off that passage, and then as you increase your throttle position, the slide rises, and then as does the needle, obviously, being that it's bloody attached. So if I was to, this needle has adjustment on it, so I can move this clip. See, it's right at the base now, so that is as far down into that main jet tube fuel way as it possibly can be. So if I was to pull this clip off, we're going to go max out. Fuck it, yeah, let's see if it makes a difference. Yeah, it's not that hard to change. We'll go flat out. So I'm going to max out the fuel adjustment on lower RPM. So this needle only really adjusts the fuel consumption at a lower RPM. Once you're above half throttle, that needle doesn't really do much in the way of restricting fuel flow through the emulsion, through the actual jet passage. It only adjusts fuel delivery at anything below sort of a third throttle, and that's where I'm struggling. It seems to be bogging out. I think it's not got enough fuel low down. So by me moving this needle up, opening that fuel way at that lower throttle position, we should hopefully rectify the low end cough that it seems to have occurred. And I don't blame it, because it has got free flowing air filters and some almighty exhausts. So the fact that it needs a little bit more fuel makes sense to me. it's quite a manly spring, this. Clamp that spring in there like that. Move our needle out of the way. Feed the cable through the hole. Stop my hands from shaking. A heavy night last night. And pull that needle housing down and that retaining spring. That locks the cable in place, as does the spring. Here's a cool little function. There's a little ramp on the back of that slide, and as this slide goes up and down, this arm gets pushed in and out as it goes up that tapered ramp. That plunger hits this diaphragm, which is a sealed unit, and that moves back and forth and pushes. I don't know what the fuck it does, to be honest. It's got airways down here. I think it might actually pressurize the float bowl. That's a bit ambitious. There's another jetway or potential airway down here that does some other stuff. It might be a little pumper jet circuit. You can see the plunger there, look. So it's a funky little feature. These old things are gorgeous. There's so many problems I'd imagine these old school mechanics would have ran into trying to get them to run smoothly. Fuck, that's hot. Right, we're almost getting a tone out of it. It's almost dancing on idle. You can hear it getting a little bit of feedback. You're sounding good. Lovely. This is the most satisfying part. When you've done all the big bits and you get to muck around with the small bits and make it all worthwhile. It all ties it together. Beautiful. That's a rewrap that exhaust, look. So the cylinder that was missing for quite some time, I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera, but it's smoking a fair bit more than the right hand side. So that's a good indicator. And it still wants a little bit of throttle, see if we can clear it. What a shame. But listen. Still sounds a bit foggy, but yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, it's a new day. So take two on the test drive. Sun's out. Bloody lovely time for it. We made a few adjustments. So I'm hoping this test drive is going to go a lot better. Hoping / expecting. Look at that. Yeah, it definitely sounds healthier. It takes some getting used to driving this. Here's me, bro. Okay. What's going on? Have we got reverse? Oh! That's a fucking savage reverse, that. Sussed it. A million times better. Yeah. Right, job well done in my book. That's went pretty bloody well. Yeah, we had problems along the way, but excuse me. Yeah, I mean, everything comes with problems, especially when they're bloody Italian and air-cooled. No, it was good. So I've just finished tidying up the loom, and the last little finishing touches just to get it ready for the customer. He's coming to collect it in about an hour. He's going to ride it on his push bike, and he's got a trailer he's going to tow away with. He's a crazy bastard. I mean, you could have guessed that based on his car. It's his car of choice. But hey, it's me signing out. If you made it this far through the video, I appreciate you sticking around. And all the support that I can get through this sort of social media thing, the more I can advertise maintaining these old school things, it would really fucking help, to be fair. So if you could do all that jazz, that'd be greatly appreciated. And it's just going to go straight back into checking out all this old mechanical weird stuff. I love it. So yeah, this is a lifetime passion. So all the support I get through social media is fucking awesome. Yeah, but this is the final product. So yeah, she's looking clean and reliable, just as we like it. Check this out. Look, yeah, ready. Check the old key on. Should just be off the button. Oh. Barely even managed to press the bloody thing. Sorry, I forgot to show you how the actual thing looks with its fairings on. There she is. With a nose cone on. What a beast!